Hey everyone, it's Matt Frazier, the psychic medium, and I am live right now. And first of all, I wanted to come on to talk to you about how your loved ones in spirit are trying to reach you. Because here's the coolest part about what I do as a psychic medium is that even before you get a reading with me, your loved ones in spirit are trying to get in touch with you. And what I want you to know is that even when you don't sense them, even when you don't feel them, even when you think that they're not around, I promise you that they are. And what's so beautiful is that they're trying to get in touch with you using different signs. Signs are little validations that your loved ones give you to show you that they're okay. But you know, there was something that recently happened at yesterday's online reading that completely changed me. And I want to share this with you because anytime that I do a reading, I learn something. And not only do I learn something, but I feel the love. And I think that's like what I really try to convey during a psychic reading is that your loved ones aren't just watching over you within life. They love you. Their love is still there. Their love is still internal. It's still eternal. They're still watching over you every day, sending you signs every day. And they're working in mysterious ways to show you that they're there. And first of all, I see that Linda is here. I see that Madeline is here. I see that Judy is here and Teresa is here. I see so many of you guys here. This is incredible. Well, if you missed out on yesterday's online reading, I got to tell you, there was this incredible moment that happened. And it was this mom and daughter who attended this online reading together. And first, the grandmother stepped forward. And then she brought through this woman's son and a child that was lost. You know, what's so beautiful is that when your loved ones get to the other side, they truly see everybody. They see the children that you've lost, the pets that you've lost, the friends that you've lost. And remember, heaven isn't a separate place. So everybody in heaven sees one another. Well, this woman was so upset because when I was connecting with her, during the reading, she was grieving the loss of her mom and she was grieving the loss of her son. They'd passed around the same time. And don't you know that the moment that I did this reading, all of those fears, all those anxieties left her because her mom said one thing. Her mom said that she found her son in the afterlife. How many of you have had that question? How many of you have said, I wonder if my mom is back with my dad? I wonder if my dad is with my sister. I wonder if my sister is with my brother. But what I want you to know is that it's one thing just to wonder that, but I love when spirits come through and validate who they're with on the other side. So during yesterday's online reading, I was given proof of this. And this reading will not only make you cry, but it will send chills down your spine because it's proof that your loved ones are there, that your loved ones are with you, and they are close by. And yes, I see Amy is here and Crystal's here, Maria is here. If you're here right now, share the live, send me some hearts. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I see that Mariella is here. Morella, is that how you say the name? Is from Australia. I also see that Tracy Marie is here as well. Or Trisha Marie, sorry. The names go by so fast. But anyways, if you guys haven't heard, I do online readings here in my office. They're not private readings. They're online group readings. But what I love so much about the online group reading events is that I see you guys see me, and also your loved ones start to come through with messages from the spirit world. So I want to share with you this reading that happened during yesterday's online reading. This was just one of the families who got a message, one of the families that attended. And by the way, it's only $22 to join an online reading. There's 2 left in January 25th and January 26th. We're almost sold out. But if you want to join me online, just go to my website, meetmattfrazier.com. But what I want you to notice is that when I do these readings, I never ask people, oh, who are you looking to hear from? Or who are you looking to connect with in spirit? Or, oh, you know, is there someone that you want to connect with? And there's a reason for that. Because when you come to see me as a medium, I see your loved ones with you. It's crazy because during these online readings, your loved ones are right there. They're on that side of the screen with you. The same way that you're seeing me on this side of the screen, your loved ones are standing right behind you. And that's how I know to read you, is that I'll hear, I'm this person's mother, I'm this person's father, I'm this person's brother. And they'll also signal by name, saying like, oh, I'm Deborah's mother, or I'm Stephen's grandfather, or whatever it may be. And I got to tell you, it amazes me every single time. So this online reading happened at yesterday's online group reading event. This is just one of the families that got an amazing message from heaven. Take a look and get your tissues ready. You ready? You got to see this. There's a mother that's there in spirit. So it's going to be, I don't know what one's carrying. I keep seeing this mother that's saying, I'm the mother, I died. She's on that couch.
Her mother. I lost my mom.
She's here. So what's your name, miss?
I'm Kathy.
Oh, you're Kathy and Carrie. Is that your mom? Is this your mother?
This is my mother, yes.
Perfect. So first of all, know that your mother's here. And you notice how I don't ask you guys questions, right? Because I don't have to. The soul's already there on that side of the screen. So what I was
So she
seeing,
would be the one.
I was
My
seeing,
mom
by the
would be
way,
the one.
your mother looks like you when I'm connecting because she's like literally right there on the other side. She's saying, look at me, Matt. You got to let my girls know that I'm here. And this is how they communicate with me. So I always let the souls come through and do the talking. Your mother's here when I'm connecting. She's also showing me in spirit that she's here with the baby that passed as well. There was a child, unfortunately, that passed that's with her. So where was that child that departed?
It could be hers or mine.
No, I feel this was your daughter's.
Miscarriage.
Did you have a child that passed? Okay. And was that the baby that departed?
Yes.
Okay. Please know that soul is with your grandmother because she just said to me, you have to let them know this baby's here. You have to let them know this baby's here. And I don't want to get too much into your business, right? But I have to tell you everything that your grandmother's telling me because when our loved ones pass on, they watch over us on the other side. And your grandmother just said to me about there was difficulties with you getting pregnant and there was difficulties in your pregnancy journey.
She told me what was taking me so long. Yeah. So yeah.
So she's telling me that secretly on the other side, she's been helping you through this. And she wants to let you know that don't worry about that child that was lost. She's worried. She's with that child. And that child is a special angel watching over you always. So she keeps telling me that unfortunately, there was issues with that child forming or developing here in this world. And I know that that's hard for you to go back to. But for your grandmother to bring it up, it's her way of letting you know in spirit, listen, you don't have to worry about this child. You don't have to worry about this soul because that soul's here with me. And there is a heaven, there is an afterlife because she's bringing that through. She's also telling me, hold on, did you have 2 girls afterwards?
Me?
Did you have 2 girls?
I have a total of 4 children. 3 girls and 1 boy who passed.
And you had 1 boy.
The boy passed.
Okay. And where's the 2 girls? I keep hearing the 2 girls.
I have 2 other daughters.
Oh, you have 2 other daughters.
Yeah.
Besides Kerry.
Yes.
Okay. Because listen, I don't know your life. I don't know how many children you have or whatever. But your grandma's saying the 2 girls. So know that it's her way of just acknowledging she's watching all the girls, right? She's also telling me when I'm connecting. So that was your child that also passed as well.
Yes.
You know that soul would also be there.
Yeah. But he passed 3 months prior to my mom.
Okay. So know that soul is also there because she's trying to tell me like everyone is there in spirit, Carrie. Everyone is there and with her. There's a weird name, hold on, that she's also telling me. Do you also know, is there like a Shelley that passed?
Not that I know of.
Or a Sheila. I keep hearing that name.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I can't. Your sister? No.
Don't think of family. A lot of times they'll bring through like friends that are there that are with them on the other side. Because I'm hearing of that soul that's also there with your mom.
Mm-hmm.
But how old was your son when he passed?
29.
Okay. His soul's also here. But what's interesting is your mom's bringing me back to like when he was younger. And like I keep saying, like this younger version of himself. I know that when I'm connecting with him, that there was a loss of consciousness that happened before his passing here in the physical world. Right away, your mom just showed me your son. She talked about the loss of consciousness, and she'd show me my head, and he's gone. He's here as well. And your mother said to me, Matt, she says, first of all, the moment that I got to the other side, she goes, my job was to make sure, she's like, that her son was there. Did you actually tell your mom to check on your son or to go find your son?
No. I told her he was waiting for her.
She knows.
When my son was taken, my mom was on her porch and she said, I don't know what I'm going to do without him.
She said to me that the first thing she did when she got to heaven was go looking for your son. And she says, not only did she find your son there, she saw that baby that you lost. And it's her way of letting you know that those souls are together on the other side, that you have not lost anybody. And your mom was so excited about that because this whole reading is not about her. This whole reading is about you to know that your baby's here and you to know that your son is here.
Good.
What's so crazy is that I keep hearing your mom saying that not only was she so happy to see your son, but she was so happy to see that nothing was wrong with him, that he's okay. And she's bringing that up.
Yeah.
The moment I'm connecting with her, she just says to me, Matt, she goes, if my daughter could see her now and so could see him now. And I got to tell you, it's so funny because your son and your mom had like this special bond with one another here in this world.
They did.
And he always used to prank her. Like he always used to prank her and play jokes on her. Because even in heaven, they're like bringing this through.
Messing with her.
Yeah,
But
he did.
listen, I don't want to get in trouble. Carrie, don't get upset with me. I don't want to get in trouble, but I feel like that your mom's telling me like that your son was like her favorite here in this world. I don't know if it's just because he was.
We know that.
Yeah.
We know that he used to
He
cook
made
and
sure
take her
everybody knew.
food, and
Cook
they were
with her
very
on
close.
the weekends and
Listen to
everything.
music. Yes.
Their
Because like
Mexican music and cook.
he's telling me that he used to have special privileges. Like your grandmother used to be, your mother used to be like, oh, you can use my house. Oh, go stay at my house.
Oh yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
it's all right. Go stay at my house. Oh yeah, go. You want to use my car? Go use my car. Like do this, do that. Like that's just how she was. And even in heaven, like she felt like she was like another mother within his life.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Because I had moved away and he lived right next door.
Right next door.
But this is crazy. When I'm connected, did he hit his head? Because all I keep feeling is this blow to this head that's here when I'm connecting.
We don't know what really happened. We know that it was a homicide, but we don't know the story and the way things were hidden and the way that it unfolded.
But yes, he was shot in the
shot.
head with a shotgun.
And we weren't sure if he was asleep or awake. We weren't sure who did it or what.
All I can tell you is this. When I'm connecting with your son, I feel it right here. I know that that's how he had died.
Yeah.
I know that when I'm connecting with him, that he had no idea what had happened at the time of his passing. I will tell you, unfortunately, he was awake when this had happened. He had gotten up, he tells me.
Okay.
So that being said, what's crazy is I felt like this was like a robbery that had gone wrong when I'm connecting with him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
because
took
his safe
everything
was
out of
open, his guns were unlocked. He never did that because of his daughter.
They tried to say that it was a suicide, but when we found out that it was a homicide, they had shot him with one gun and then wiped it off and hidden it and tried to make it seem like he did it to himself. And we knew he wouldn't. We knew he didn't do that.
I don't see that. No, I would tell you, I work on these. I see these cases all the time, and when I'm connecting with him, it's weird because he just said to me he's not taking responsibility for this.
No.
So I see this coming up, and I see what's weird is that it was like I said, I keep feeling like this was a robbery that went wrong. That's what I keep saying. I feel like that they didn't.
So.
I don't believe what it looks like to me is that no one was supposed to be home at the time. Nobody was supposed to be home. Nobody was supposed to be in the house. They didn't think that he was in the house. That's the crazy part. So know that what I need you to know is this. He just said to me from the other side that at the end of the day, he needs you to know one thing, because your heart and what's been stopping you from healing is questioning, did he really do this to himself? Did he, hurt himself? Did he do this? And he says to me, I would have never left my children. I would have never left my children.
Yep.
And what's so important is he needs you to know that he's watching over his kids from the other side, but also he wants to thank you for being a role within their life, for making sure that they always have someone there, that they always have someone watching over them and with them. And he's bringing that through.
Good.
He's also telling me when I'm connecting that there were jewelry made in memory of him. Like everybody has a remembrance piece.
We
I
both
have
have our necklaces.
thumbprint.
We take him everywhere.
Yeah.
This is
So-
thumbprint.
No, it's his way of just bringing that through. And then also at the same time, I'm also seeing his, did you like have a special, what's it called? Did you have like a special memorial made for him?
His father did have one made also, which was
And it
a
glows.
fishing hook,
Yeah, that's right.
and it holds his urn. I mean, it's a huge.
A three.
But did he make, wait a minute, did he like
specially?
specially make it? It's not something you can like buy, like
Yes,
yes.
yes, it was
Perfect.
specially welded.
Yep.
perfect. He just said that to me because he just said to me about there being a custom memorial in memory of
Yeah.
him. And the fact that he had that made, he knows about this.
Good, good.
I need you to know that his soul is completely at peace.
Thank you so much.
And
went through so much in his young life.
all he said to me is this, and I'm going to give you some, I'm going to tell you something that I really don't want to tell you, but I have to tell you
It's
everything,
fine.
even if
I'm
I don't
fine.
want to, because that's, if not, I'd be in the wrong job, right?
I'm open to anything.
I know, I just don't want to tell you this, and I have to, and it's really bothering me. But he just said to me, unfortunately, his murder is not going to be solved. And he's telling me that there's never going to be justice with that here in this world.
We realize that. We
Yes.
do.
So he's telling you this because I know that the two of you, and listen, this is what's so hard as a medium. When I see something that's wrong and I see something that, somebody needs to be held accountable, it kills me on the inside to know that somebody did this. But the hard part is that he just said to me in spirit this, he says, Matt, I want my family to know this because I don't want them to spend their life looking for somebody who, even if you were to find the person, even if you were to uncover what would happen, unfortunately, there's just not enough evidence there to get this person behind bars.
Good.
And the police have already given up on this.
We figured that. We
We
tried.
knew it.
We
It's the
knew.
questions that I wrote down before I asked. It's what I wanted to know, and that just solidifies. My lights were flashing the other day when I was talking to him, and I said, I'm coming to meet you. She introduced me to you. I said, please come. We want to know what happened to you. Please come.
But listen, what I need you to both to know is this. At the end of the day, he says to me, your son's not worried about this. I'm going to tell you why. Because at the end of the day, sometimes justice doesn't get served here in this world by the court system, right?
Right.
But it does get served on the other side. So he's saying, your son keeps saying, leave it with God, leave it with God. And your son just said to me this, at the end of the day, what he wants the two of you to do is stay close to his kids. Make sure that his kids feel your love, feel your presence. Make sure you're in their life. He goes, he says, this act has already taken so much away from you and your family, has already taken so much of your heart, so much of your emotions.
Yep.
He says, so I don't want them to focus on another minute of me. He says, I want them to focus on my kids, showing my kids the love, the holidays, all of the things.
Oh, we do. We celebrate his birthday with his daughter,
Christmas
and
Eve.
Christmas with his daughter. And we do spend a lot of time with her.
So he needs you to know that, because he says to me, that's what makes his soul so happy.
Good.
So he tells me, know that I am on the other side. Know that I am with you. And I am safe and at peace. And there's one other thing. He just showed me his boots. So do you have boots of his that you kept?
No, I don't have his boots. His father might, though.
Is he talking about the swimming ones that,
Yes,
after he passed away, we went through his stuff and I put him all the way up, because I'm so short, I'm 4'9", and he had he fly fish, so he had a little boots with, you try to hook them on and they were way too big.
So
Those ones?
you tried them on after he died.
Yeah.
That's funny. Know that he was there and with you, because anytime there's some little validations, they will. And he's bringing that through. And he tells me one of the ways that he reaches you in spirit is actually through nature, because he loved nature here in this world.
Oh,
so he shows me sending you birds, sending you dragonflies, sending you all of these things to let you know that he's there and with you. He says, that's my sign for
Cardinals.
Right. Thank you guys both for being here.
Thank you.
Is this your first time coming?
Yes. Yes.
You guys, that was from yesterday's online group reading event. I got the chills. I mean, what's so amazing is that before they even came, that was their first time ever coming to an online reading. And beforehand, they did one thing. They had a conversation with their mom. They had a conversation with her son that had passed away. And they said, we need answers. We need answers. Please come through. If there's a way you can come through, do so. They came to the online reading and his soul stepped forward to speak. I can't tell you that the same way that you want answers about a loved one's passing, or you may feel like there's something that's left unsaid, your loved ones in spirit oftentimes feel the same way. It's the reason why they come through to a psychic medium like myself. It's the reason why they're trying to reach you. And it's the reason why they send messages to you through dreams, through signs, and through so many ways. And on the chat right now, I see so many people saying, Matt, I want a reading, but I want a private reading. How do I get a private reading? So listen, all of these readings that you see on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, these are not private readings. All of these people, it looks like a private reading, but it actually happens during my online group reading events. Like that family only paid $22 yesterday. Yesterday, they paid $22. They attended yesterday's online reading, and they got that amazing message from Spirit. During these online readings, what happens is I see you guys see me, and most people just use their cell phone, their tablet, or their PC, and I'll be like, okay, Donna, I need to come to you. Your mom had passed. I'll do a reading for Donna. And it's like, okay, Tracy, I need to come to you. You're next. Now your dad's here. And it's crazy because your loved ones just start leading me through. So what I want you to know is that if you can't make it to a tour stop, right, and you want a reading, I don't do any private readings. And that's the saddest thing is people see these readings all the time. They think they're private readings. They go to my website and see I don't offer them. Like, how is everyone getting read? Well, I've read over 2,000 people online, over 2,000. And what I want you to know is that if you want to join me there's one thing you need to do. Join me at an online reading. And there's only 2 dates left in January, January 25th and January 26th. That's it. Those are the last 2 online readings in January that I will be adding. And the moment that you sign up, I'm going to send you an email with a link that you can click to join me live. You don't need any fancy technology. All you need is that email. You click it and boom, you're live with me. So if you want to join me, here's what you're going to do. Just head to my website, meetmattfrazier.com. That's meetmattfrazier.com, and make sure that you're signed up. So if you go to meetmattfrazier.com and you click on online readings, that's the best way to join me. So if you go to my website on your cell phone, it looks like this. It looks different if it's on a computer, but it looks like this. And then you click on online readings. And once you click on, oh, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. I'm trying to do this backwards. When you click on online readings, you're going to see there's 2 dates left, right? Saturday, January 25th. Sunday, January 26th, it's only $22, but I can only read you if you're there. So we're almost sold out. I'm really excited who's going to scoop up the last few spots. And I really hope that that reading gave you what you needed to know, that your loved ones are never alone. Heaven is a place that reunites all of us. And if you want to join me at that next online reading, just head to meetmattfrazier.com and click on online readings, since I can only allow a limited amount of people. So I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank you for being here on my Facebook page. Make sure that you share this video so that you get an update every time I'm live. And I'm going to come back on to talk about what actually happens when we die and we leave this world. So I hope to see you at the online reading on January 25th and January 26th. And more importantly, remember to have conversations with your loved ones. They can hear you, they can feel you, they can sense you, even when you think they're not there. I'm going to leave you with that.